Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I transformed my master bathroom cabinets for under $20. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you join my little family we have going on here. And if you want to see how I transformed my cabinets, then just keep watching. So here you can see where my cabinets are pretty bare. There is no paint. This is how my cabinets originally looked, and these are the supplies we're going to be using. I have a buffer or a sand block you can purchase from the Dollar Tree, some sandpaper, and a paintbrush. So I took all the doors and hinges off, and of course my Waverly chalk paint, and I have a roller. And here are the different types of chalk paint or Waverly products that I was using. And let's go ahead and get right into it. So here you just see me taping off all of my cabinets. I did all around the entire perimeter underneath the counters, which are mine are granite countertops. It's easy to use the blue tape. You can get it anywhere. You can also get it at the Dollar Tree. But mine, I think I purchased it from Walmart. So it was just under, I think it was only 97 cents. It was under $1. So we're $1 in at this point. And then the Waverly chalk paint and wax, the big container that I got of the Waverly chalk paint was $10. And then the wax was $5. So 15 and then 16. And then the different items that you saw, the sandpaper, the roller, and the brush, and the sandpaper block. I ended up not using the roller. I found that using a different set of brushes that I ended up purchasing from Walmart, which is the Waverly chalk paint brushes, worked so much better. So they were, I believe, $4 or $5. So I'm still right there at $20. So I just went ahead and said, you know, it was under $20. But depending upon the type of items and what brands that you purchase and where you purchase them would obviously fluctuate your cost. So again, I'm just making sure I am sanding every single inch of this backspace of the cabinets. I got inside the doors, paneling, anywhere that chalk paint is going to touch. So for me, what I did is I put the painter's tape, I put it on the inside of my cabinets because I didn't want it to be white. I kept it the original color. So that just worked out so much better for me. And then, like I said, I'm just continuing to add more painter's tape and sand away. So I'm back at it again, and I'm starting in on my chalk painting. So I tried the Dollar Tree brush. So this is what it looks like. And again, I ended up getting a different set of brushes, and it just worked out so much better for me. I tried to use the roller too, and it just didn't spread the paint evenly the way I wanted it to be. So it was just easier for me just to use the different set of brushes that I ended up purchasing. Like I said, but I ended up switching to just the paintbrush itself that I purchased from the Dollar Tree, and it started off okay, but it just didn't give as much coverage as I would have liked. But I did go ahead and finish up the first coat or base coat with that paintbrush that I got from the Dollar Tree. Here you see I'm trying to scrape the paint off of the roller so it will go evenly, and I ended up just throwing it in my sink and washing it out, and I'll use it for something else. We're actually getting ready to paint the entire interior of our home later on in the spring or early summer. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see a tutorial or, kind of follow along with me on the journey to painting our entire house. I don't know if we're going to start off in sections, in specific rooms. So far, my husband has started, kind of filling any type of holes because there was previous residents in our home. So when we purchased it, there's quite a bit of nicks and, scrapes here and there that we need to touch up. So we're going to give it a nice fresh paint and, go from there. So again, let me know in the comments below if you would like to see, kind of play-by-play or, show you room by room, whatever type of ideas you guys have for another video to show you, a painting tutorial. Let me know in the comments below. Sorry, that was kind of long-winded. A close-up of what the first coat looks like. You can definitely see that original wood coloring showing through, but not too bad for a first coat, if I do say so myself. So I ended up doing every area that I could see that was that original wood coloring, so I think it turned out great. I really like the way that this looks. And then again, I'm kind of, going back through. I ended up going and doing a second coat before moving on to the doors. So this is what a second coat looks like. I believe I ended up doing a total of 3 coats for both the paneling of the cupboards as well as the actual cabinets themselves, the doors and then the drawer beginning. So here's what the door looks like. And then here's the drawer. And you see me, I'm gonna paint the back side for you. So in between coats, I did end up sanding. So that's where the sanding block comes in. So this is what I'm showing you. Prior to any painting, you want to make sure you're sanding it down and giving it a nice rough edge for that paint to cling to. I ended up taking the little stoppers off with you can use an X-Acto knife or a razor blade like what I just used, and it worked quite nicely. I just sanded it down so it was all a nice, even surface. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to kind of like dry brush off with a paper towel that's a little bit damp and then a dry one to go over it to get rid of any excess debris. So that's what I'm doing here. And then this is my new brush that I ended up getting for the Waverly chalk paint, and it worked so much better. So I highly, highly, highly recommend these paint brushes. They're amazing. So this small one is specifically just for the paint, and then the bigger one is for waxing. So what I did is I, again, went ahead and painted every single piece that I wanted to be painted white, and then I gave it several coats. So, but again, in between coats, I went ahead and sanded and then cleaned it off with a wet paper towel and then a dry paper towel so that it was, free of any debris. And then, painted again and then repeated until I was satisfied. And then after it all dries, then you put on your top coat or your wax, and that seals everything and keeps it, well protected, and you don't have to worry about, it fading or, getting messed up over time. It lasts so much longer. So here you see I'm doing the back side of one of the doors. Again, I'm sanding it down, making sure it has a nice rough surface for that paint to cling to, and then wiping it down and then painting. And I think I could go ahead and skip through majority of the video that I took for this portion of the video. I'll save you guys having to watch all of that because it is a bit repetitive. So I'll skip on through, and then I'll show you how my husband went ahead and put the new pulls, because there wasn't any pulls or door handles originally on my doors or my drawers. So here my husband is using a cabinet jig, and that's what I'm showing you here. This is for the actual doors, and then this bigger one is for any drawers that don't have any pulls on them originally. So it gives you a guide to use, so you mark them where you want them with the holes. And these pulls I got, you guys, they were $2 at Walmart. So this is what they look like. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to my channel, again, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you join our family. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to you guys watching my next video. Thanks and have a good day. Bye.